Okay guys, today I will show you my guitar workflow to do something like this, but you can really use it to make some realistic guitar like this. Okay, but you can find other tutorials for that, but I will show you my specific workflow. Okay, so let's delete this cube, go to press 7, go to orthographic view and add a circle. Okay, so now you can basically do any shape you want. So I will just make some alien-like guitar. So maybe let's take these vertices, do something like that, for example. It really doesn't matter to show you the example. So press V. Oh, maybe don't do that. You don't have to do that. So basically make any shape you want with that. Not all shapes, because if you would do something like this, it would cause problems. But other than that, I don't know. Let's say we want to do guitar like this. Okay. So now we're gonna take this. We're gonna turn on statistics, and we can see got 32 vertices. So that's good. If you needed more circles, and the reason I do it with circles is because when you got guitar, like for example like this, you don't have enough vertices uh, to make it all the way through. So when I did the basic guitar, I used 2 circles, and the reason I use circles is because you can basically have the same amount of vertices on both sides. You can also use mirror modifier, but that's on you. So now the trick I use is to add another circle, get it here, now press everything and bridge it, and now something like that. Okay, now we can press 2 to edge select and extrude it down, something like that, something like this, for example. That's on you. Now we can try to grid fill it. Now this is acceptable, but let's say you did grid fill and you got something like that. Okay, so that's not good. So you have to play with it, you can see here it's bad as well, so you have to play with it until you get something acceptable. It's bad still, so you just gotta try what works. And you can see here it still isn't perfect, so you have to play with it. But now you can see it's okay. Now press Ctrl 7 and to viewport display and match this with inset like that. Alright, now it's the time for the subdivision, so edit, add one here, press Ctrl V, make it, well, I will make it something like that, but it's on you. Shade smooth, and now add solidify modifier, make sure it's going inwards, not outwards. Yeah, so something like that. And add a loop here. And well, this is basically the main shape of the guitar. Now this is really easy. The part that was tricky for me was to make the part here. So how did I make it? Well, I click here, Shift S, cursor to select it. And now press 7 and I edit another circle, but this time I made it 16 vertices. Scale it down. Something like that. Now, to make the shape, I basically take these vertices, press S, Y, 0. Okay. Now I remove some vertices. These all vertices. Or maybe, well, maybe only these. And add vertices here. Now basically can take these and G, Y, and you can do whatever shape you think it should have, or if you get realistic model, you will see. But I will just make something unusual, but doesn't matter for right now. The main thing is my trick or my workflow. No. Forgot everything. G, Z. Like here, for example. That will do. And now G, Z. Alright. So in this view, which is side view, we can now just I should do it. Try to make fairly even distance between the vertices. It doesn't have to be perfect, but do something like this. That's it. And now just follow up those. Okay. So do it like that. And we will scale it later. But the main thing I wanted to show you is the trick. So basically we do it like this. And at some point you will just stop something somewhere like there. And with that you can do E, Y, E, Y, E, Y, E, Y. But you could also extrude one here and then make 3 cuts here. But doesn't matter right now. So now take all these vertices, delete them, add a mirror modifier. Now it's fairly easy. Just these and press F. Fill those faces like that. Oh no. You gotta be careful for this stuff. Now well, these two can be are not really having any purpose here, so delete them. And now you have something like that. Now we can apply the mirror modifier. Just do it like that. Now take all these faces, S, Y, 0, G, Y, and you can do it like that. Now this is really not perfect, so maybe we can try cutting it. C, Y. Alright, like that. However, we make triangle here, so maybe we can do it just like that. Alright, and now we can take it all and scale it a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. We will be applying subdivision, so it really doesn't matter. Now just now those vertices were important, so my bad, but I think we can just ES to make it like that, and then I got it in my quick favorites, but grid fill, and you see it works. Now we can make it like this, and a loop here, and F to fill it. So we got something like this. Alright, so now we can add a subtly modifier to shade it smooth, and you can see this. This is normal when you build things like that. All you gotta do is select everything and press Shift and recalculate the normals. Now you can take these vertices and bring them a little bit back. Maybe take all these. G1. Take this. GZ. Before it was GY. Okay. Sorry. But something like that. Can do the same here. And do something like that. Okay. Alright, so now we can take this, seven, and well, you can see that this is kinda big and this is kinda small, so SX we will make it a little bit bigger. Still looks fine, I think. Maybe scale this a bit, but we have to still make this flat, so take this S Y S Z 0. Okay. And well, it basically is, but you can see that the topology flow is not perfect, but it's my method, because these things can be really hard. So now 7 S Z like that. Now, oh no, what happened? GZ, that's it, or GY, sorry. Now we can do something like this. However, we have to make it here and take this and scale it on the X. Bring it a little bit more. Like that. So that's basically my workflow, but then I, at least with the basic guitar, I actually made a separate piece, but with the space guitar, how would you call it, I made it like this. So I pressed Insert, B, and E. Something like that. I will add one subdivision, and you can see it's stylized, but geez. But you can easily do something like that. Maybe bring it a bit with a loop like that. But it's the same workflow, really. The only difference with real guitar is that you have a reference image. So I will show you that right now, because right here what I would basically do is take this, bring it back a bit, take those and bring it like that, maybe, but that's basically it. And then I would add the components of the guitar here, but that's fairly easy. So now if I open my realistic guitar, don't look at this, the shaders really are not my strong well, I'm not really good at shaders so far, but I focus on modeling, and as you can see, some guitars have like this angle in the back, but as you can see, it's the same. I just made it yeah, so I got two pictures like that, and basically front view is like that and side view is like that, and it's fairly matching, but it was the same workflow, okay, same workflow. So Then I just edit this. This is separate piece, this is separate piece, and these pieces are separate. And this isn't perfect because I don't really have knowledge how it's all connected. But that's it. So, thank you for watching. It's my first tutorial, so the quality isn't really that great, but I just wanted to show you my workflow. So, thank you for watching.